Yikes! Well, it started, everybody. Hello, welcome to the third video of Monday. I didn't expect I'd be I did have a different kind of plan. I would just be doing a Red Skull buff kind of overview video, but there's stuff to go over. I was wondering when we'd eventually get it and when this would be such and how much it would be. Brace yourself, people. So what am I talking about? Excuse me, got hiccups. What am I talking about? Well, as you know, there's this rare stuff in the game at the moment, which is called... Well, I did have it here. Was it in here? Where is it? There it is. Dust. Dust, anyone? Dust. No. Dust, yes. I've still got dust. I can hold up to 400 dust. Great. I'm maxed out my tier 1. What am I doing with not spending my dust? Well, I'm waiting for Cyber Weekend. Like, Cyber Weekend is a month and a bit away, and I just want to make sure that I don't get anything like too amazing that I wouldn't want to go. Well, I'll put the dust that way. Are there dead certs like the likes of Hercules, like my rank 5 6-star overseer? Yeah, okay, I'd use it that way. But the fact is, this is a very rare commodity, even rarer for those like myself that don't spend an MCOC. So it's a very rare commodity for those that are free to play. So get to the point, Rich. Yeah, okay, I'll get to the point, The point is this. Do you see this? This is Tier 2 Primordial Dust, available on the web store. Now, some people may see this, some people may not. I'm actually trying a quick look in game to see if it's kind of like it's in there. At the point of recording this video, the answer is no, it's not there, because I expect it to be under like limited time only or under other. It's definitely not there, but the store's in a bit of a weird kind of way at the moment. Would it actually be under rank up item? So it could actually be. No, it's not there. I guess it's not in store. Without kind of going through all of these different rooms here, consumables. No, without going through all the different rooms, it doesn't seem to be like visible there. But look, I was wondering when we'd see this very rare commodity. Also because the expense of it. Ooh, honestly, that's a spicy spend right there. That's a spicy spend. You can purchase it twice, so you get a. Oh god, it even gives me the. That's a quarter of an ascension. So you do a quarter of an ascension for $80 for a quarter of an ascension. I would stress to everybody, by the time, I don't know, like next year, I reckon that you would be able to get a tier 3. My guess is by this time next year, we'll be starting to see tier 3 Primordial Dust, which is going to be for 7 stars. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe that's going to be the following year. Okay, we'll see more tier 2. I'll take it back. I'll say I've time traveled. Now I'm back to say no. It looks like we're getting more volume of tier 2 Primordial Dust. So that is where I kind of think that we'll be at by this time next year. For $80 for a quarter, because obviously it's 25 tier 2 plus another 25 equals 50. 50 is a quarter of 200. A 200 is an ascension, which you can see when I click on the likes of this. So it's 200 dust for an ascension, especially if it's a 6-star based ascension right there. That is so expensive. So anyway, so just before I kind of like go too much into this and go mad, I should really know this kind of calculation. Basically, you can't get this as excessively as like you might think. So $320 to get an ascended champion. You also are only able to buy 2 weekly. Look, if you spend in the game, you spend in the game. Like, look. You spend how you want to spend, right? It's up to you. I got no qualms with it. Got no issues. As I said, my biggest issue is always when it goes into things like Battlegrounds, where there's people who are able to cultivate bigger accounts, and matchmaking doesn't really fit around that sportsman-like ecosystem, which at the moment is still not done. And I think that's mobile gaming in a nutshell, isn't it? That there's always going to be people that are able to get further advantage. And I guess that's why people spend. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's kind of like, I don't want to kind of go like, but there's two sides to every story on this one. Me being non-spending and going, when I face a rank 2 7-star, and I'm like, you spend and I don't, and my rank 3 6-star is not going to be, it should be no match for your 7-star rank 2, even more so because it's going to be your 6-star rank 5 that's ascended, and you're using against my pathetic 6-star rank 3 in defense. You shall quash it and smash it and smack it into the abyss of legends. Look, it is, I'd like to say it is what it is, but it's kind of like, it's a scary precedent now that you can get, people can spend to get a lot more tier 6 class catalyst, and now it's been opened up to spend when it comes to the primordial dust, and of course get the ascension. Something I want to stress about this is that we are getting a volume of ascension dust. Here's the weird thing about it. Like, here's another thing which maybe you might not have thought about, or kind of like took into consideration. Or where is it? Act 8.3. Right, so Act 8.3. I'm just loading up the page right now. You can get some dust from it. You can get 100 tier 2 primordial dust. So this week you'll be able to get, if you spent 150, right? By this time next week, you will have an ascended rank 5 6-star. So there you go. That again gives you a bit of a perspective there. You can get 100 for free by going and doing Act 8.3, 100%, the exploration. There's nothing in the completion, isn't there? No, nothing in the completion. Or you can spend. And that's the way it is, isn't it? That's the way it is. That's the way the game is going nowadays with that. Yeah, I honestly was very, 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 very surprised. Very, very surprised to see to this being a new thing. Shout out to Billy who mentioned this and looked on the store and saw it. By the way, I love my freebie though. As much as I kind of like say to Kabam about, you know, putting up deals like this. This Paragon Daily or Daily Crystal you can get on a daily basis is, you know, it's helpful enough. As I've said before, like, it is a nice little added extra. Mainly because it could be an extra tier 5 basic. It could be another tier 3 alpha. You know, I've been trying to pick them up on a daily basis as much as possible. Especially because, look, you know, that's an extra tier 5 basic. 2 tier 5 basics from 6 there. And also some extra, you know, tier 4 CC if I need it. And a little bit of tier 5. It inflates tier 5 class catalysts, tier 5 basics, 6-star shards, other helpful things. So, look, I rate it. I think the Kabam are doing they're going a better way than having to give the likes of Apple and what is it called, and Google extra money that they could be reinvesting into their company. I don't know how it looks better for Netmarble than it would do for Kabam. But at the same time, if Netmarble can allow Kabam just to add more staff into key areas and stop laying off people, then it just would be more beneficial for the company to be able to manage the money they are. But that's the problem when you've got to answer to Netmarble, and it's a problem when businesses then, or parent companies, have shareholders, because it means that it just takes away from innovation because they have to look more profitable from a management standpoint within the company. But look, we all know business 101, you know. Any case, that's really it for the video. I can't think anything more to say on this particular subject. In that, as I said, I find it weird. But look, anytime there is a new rare thing, whether it's relics, ascension, or this other thing, or, you know, deathless champions, and this other thing that's coming in, like, if you remember back a couple months ago, or a couple streams ago, maybe 3 streams ago, that Kabam said that there was going to be, a member of Kabam said there's going to be a new type of like champion progression thing. So I don't know if that's new. It's not saying it's going to be 8 stars, and I don't think it was meant to be Ascension because that was always on the books to do. It's probably going to be something new. It might cost you. And that's something to be concerned about. In any case, I'll leave you with that thought. I'm going to get back to making some other videos. I've 100%ed Act 8.3 and I've got to do an opening for it. Act 8.2 and I've got to do an opening for it. In any case, thanks very much. What are your thoughts on this particular subject? Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I'll see you all soon. Much love and goodbye for now.